Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Okami. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of a wolf that risked its life to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished against the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration for the wolf. Hello everyone, and welcome in. This is Agiros Wings, my feathered friends and fellows. Welcome to Okami, our new Let's Play. I am so excited to start this. I've been waiting to start it after Luigi's Mansion 3. I am, oh, hang on, we don't want to see that. Excuse me? Yes. Okay. So I don't want to spoil, because I am going to be playing this blind. As I play, if you guys have any tips or tricks that does not spoil the story, feel free to comment below as we play through this. Let's start. I don't have a continue. I don't know why you think I have a continue. I haven't played this game. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamaki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 threshing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from an intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would have been the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword posed high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamaki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamaki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukanomi, placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukanoma, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, you dumb shit. What have you done? Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. Well, shit. This is why you don't mess with legends. Oh, the trees! The trees are gone. No! Horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamaki. The village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Holy shit. Look at the chaos. Hello, lady. Wood Sprite's, Yuka. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Ooh, here we go! Okami Amaterasu. Ah! Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. Ooh. Okay, so Amaterasu is definitely a she. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. No, we're tired. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Uh-oh. Lady? Oh my goodness. Whew. What on earth? Hello? Is it a bug? You again? Oh, good lord. Hello? Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Ishun. Wandering artist Ishun. I'm probably butchering all these names. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bound before my great brush. Oh, oh, hello. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Oh, we ate him. Oh, no, he's disgusting. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Ishun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denomakazo Denkomaro, against you. Oh. Hello? Oh, what was that growling sound? That was a growl. Why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamaki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Oh my God, you're a tree now. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. So the trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakia girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. The girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Yeah, it can. Okay. Hello? Okay, that's the jump button. Examine! That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach that is with some kind of special power. Well, there's a shining light, so let's go into it. Hello? Where are we? I don't know. Divine intervention. Something got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, it's divine intervention, of course you wouldn't. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L to change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're going to be okay? No. We're doomed. Hello? Oh, there's the... Okay. Okay, so that's like dash. That's jump. I can bark. Hello? What's that? Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Okay. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files, okay? That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the basics, or the ropes. Hello? Save. I wish to save here. River of the Heavens. Interesting. Na-da-da. God, I love this art style. It's so pretty. Hello? Pots! Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. I sense a Legend of Zelda reference. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Cool. Press Y to bust them with your head. Oh, okay. Way to go, my furry friend. There was nothing in it. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Oh, nope, there was stuff. Hello? I got yen! Give me the money! Oof. Now, I know originally you're supposed to play this like on the Wii, so I'm curious how this is going to be played since I'm doing it on the Switch. What is that? My controller is vibrating like crazy. What are we doing? Hello? Whoa, whoa, hold on there. Furball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump, then press B to do a wall jump. Make sure you're pressing it firmly so you jump really high. Alright. There we go. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Alright. Let's get these pots first. Money! You obtained a Holy Bone S. Madaratu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy. Cool. It's a horse. We have broken the horse. Let's go. Hello? Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Madaratu, was it? Yes. That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? What are you doing? Hello? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. One of the many brush techniques that uses divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Let's think here. Who could it be? Definitely not the goddess Maratsu. What's that? River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. Couldn't be like that little puddle over there, could it? Hey, don't call things puddles. What's up here? Ooh, pretty. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Nope, it's not. Ooh. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble. Look at that! Hello? Oh my goodness! Oh, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Ooh. Wow, that was Yomagami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Me. Did you not listen to the god? He called me mother, therefore I am the goddess of all. Yes. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Try me, bug. And here's where I get yelled at for calling him a bug. Huzzah! Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? Gee, I don't know. Let's think again. Can I get out? I feel like I've glitched. Oh. gotta finish drawing it. There we go. Okay. Bonk. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is an amazing. It can swallow up a lot of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Okay? You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Cool. Controls? I can master eventually. Oh look, his constellation stays up there. That's cool. Ooh, pretty. Whee! Up the hill we go. My controller is vibrating like crazy. Where are we going? Hello? What does this say? Examine. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? I don't know. I'm learning this just as much as you are, man. Hello? Oh. Uh-oh. Is this the legendary shrine? It must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? I don't know. Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Well, they kind of were scattered everywhere. If you were paying attention, Ishun. Well, let's fix it. Very nice. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Mother Mataratsu. Or do you not know me? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like, I don't know, what was that? Is it a mouse? Oh, hello. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Mataratsu. It's been a long time. With all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good the use of the sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami. master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf that fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about you show your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Oh, good lord. Wow! I didn't think you had it in ya, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Oh. Hey, furball. I mean Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! Oh, great. Materatsu's like, fuck you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Oh god. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that things Sayuka was talking about. Oh right, the peach. Let's go back and give it a shot. Oh, we have an arrow? Be gone! Thank you. Oh no! What the? Where'd they come from? Enemies! Whatever. Draw first, ask question later, right? You know the divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y to use its power against them. Alright. Look, Ami! Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. There we go. Ooh. You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Is there any more? Hello? Oh! Results are in the form of trees. Okay. Is the arrow only going to be in this section? Because, like, not that I don't appreciate knowing where to go, but I kind of, like, I don't like it either. Oh god. There we go. It's a little hard to do with a controller. Come on. You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid restores a little solar energy. Oh, okay. Hey, look! We have Blossom Tree galore. Oh, we got money too. What's that? Hello? More yen. We're rich! Is 1,000 yen like $10 in US form? I think it is. God, this art style is so pretty. I actually had one of my friends, for the thumbnail, recreate my own version of my own character of like a Mataratsu style, basically, to reflect my profile's design. I really love the design, honestly. I think you guys will too. Oh, let's save. Save! Oh, no, I want to overwrite that. There we go. Ooh. Oh, the soundtrack's so pretty. Look at that. The village has been restored. How nice. Is that an orange on the top of that house? Wow, the village been restored. Sayaka came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what oh no, Ishun. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they really are doing down there. Alright. But we're going to do that in the next episode. Because I've decided that I'm going to be doing shorter episodes, just so that it's a little easier to watch. So, I consider this like the tutorial episode. So next time, everyone, we will continue on into the village and see how it's doing. I hope you guys are excited for the start of this LP. I am, and I hope that I can do it justice in playing it. Anyway, this is Agiros Wings, signing out. Bye!